Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Yvonne Grubb from Yvonne's World of Crafting. Okay, sorry I didn't make it last week. It was a busy week for me. I didn't know my son was going to go on vacation this week, so we had to help with that. I didn't know he was also going on a cruise in 2 months. I thought he was going in October, but no. He's now going in August, so he had a bunch of stuff he had to do to get ready for that, and yeah, it's just been one of those. The week got away from me. Didn't even get a chance to work on this at all last week, which I was upset about because I should have already had this done. Should have. I've been having some pains in my arm. I've got carpal tunnel. I try not to let that slow me down, but sometimes it does. Just a wee bit. So how was everybody's Memorial Day weekend? Or was it Labor Day? Crap, I don't remember now. Oh well. Whatever holiday it was, we just celebrated. How was it for you? And if you served, thank you for serving. I know it had something to do with service people. Really, I think the older I get, the dumber I get. It's like I can't remember anything anymore. Oh well. As long as I don't forget my name, I think we'll do good. Huh. So yes, my son is on vacation all this week. Him and his friends rent a cabin once a year, and they go. And then he got invited to go on a cruise with them. So I'm kind of happy that he's actually venturing out and doing stuff. I'm also a little jelly, but that's alright. I'd love to go. Okay, not on a cruise. I don't know. I don't think I want to go on a cruise. But a vacation, I would love for my husband and I to be able to just go somewhere for a weekend. Just him and I. No kids. No nothing. We've never had a honeymoon. The closest we came to a honeymoon, and this is gonna sound retarded, is his father passed away, and we had to go to Maryland to not really pick up his father, but to say goodbye to him and, you know, that kind of stuff. And we stayed in a hotel, which sucked because he was sick the entire time. So here he is He's sleeping because he's taking medicine, and I'm listening to the people next door thump the walls. I'm like, great. It was also a creepy motel that we stayed in. You walk through the door, and I was waiting for Pennywise to come out. And the reason why I say that is when you walk in the doorway. Hold on. Dang it. When you walk in the doorway of our hotel room, the floor is slanted. And I thought at first it was just me. And then I'm watching Ricky walk in. That's my hubby's name. Watching him walk in. And he's walking like this. It was hilarious. I thought we were going to fall through the floor. Because when you walk through the room, the floors bounced. I really don't think the floors are supposed to bounce. I just kept telling myself, it's a fun house. That's it. That's just a fun house. And we're only going to be here to sleep and take a shower. That's it. Oh, it was horrible. Horrible, I tell you. But it was also, it was, for lack of a better word, it was a nice trip. I mean, even though we were going for a sad reason, it was a nice trip. I got to see where he grew up, or where he spent his summers. They called it the homestead. And that was nice. Yeah, that's the closest I got to a honeymoon and a vacation. We left on Friday morning. Was it Friday morning? Yeah, we left Friday morning, got there Friday afternoon. We stayed Friday night, Saturday night, and then we left Sunday. Yes. I was like, I don't have enough of these to finish this. And then I remember there's another thing over here of this color. Oh. So I have on my wish list. It's it's a foiler. You can use your dies with it. It does foiling, and you run it through your Gemini. Sorry, my mind just went totally blank. Oh, I was watching a lady last night, and she was using a plate on it, and she was saying that they're discontinuing the Gemini one. So I quick jumped on Amazon last night to see how much it is. When I put it in my cart, I think it was over $200. Well, now it's $116. I'm going to see if my hubby will get it for me. I have a feeling he'll say no, but I understand. It's not like a necessity. It's just, I want to make some cards and stuff. And I've got all this foil. Uh, I don't know, but I have 12 whole minutes. So what is everybody crafting? What are you making? Are you making anything? Are you crafting? What do you like to do when you're not crafting? When I'm not crafting, if I'm not watching a crafting video, then I like to watch like scary stories or um, crime documentaries. I love anything that has to do with the paranormal. Of course, I don't watch too much of that on YouTube anymore. There's only really a couple of people I watch on YouTube, and that's only every once in a blue moon that I trust. Because so much of the stuff that's put out on YouTube for the paranormal stuff, a lot of it's faked. And I hate with a passion. You're sitting there and you're watching it, and you can, they're like, we don't fake anything. And you're like, dude, you're so full of crap. That's so fake. I've been watching some cooking videos too to get some recipes for my Instapot and for my air fryer. Love cooking in them. And I saw one today I want to try. It's breaded cauliflower. I never thought of doing that. Look good. Look yummy. Let's see what else. What else have I been doing? Oh, I've been watching people make cards so that when I go to make some cards, I'll have, basic idea what I'm doing. I mean, seriously, it's not that hard to make a card, but when you haven't made cards in years, it's kind of daunting or intimidating or something. uh, so, who all watched the Johnny Depp trial? I didn't watch it. I watched bits and pieces of it. I'm glad he won. Super glad he won. And I'm glad it brought awareness to male being violated just like women. Because if you stop and you think about it, what Amber did to him was abuse. She's a little psychotic thing. He was such a trooper during the trial. Now, I hope everybody the companies that all turned their backs on him, I hope they're eating crow now. Let's see. Yeah, that one's empty. It is 3. Okay. I know everybody always says, oh, you're innocent to proven guilty. But that's not, I've noticed that that's not true when it comes to men. If a woman claims sexual harassment and a man is an actor or something, somebody in power, not just an actor, but somebody in power, they crucify him. They yank all of his stuff before they even find out the truth. So many times, the actor or the person who the charges have been brought up against have been false. Now, there are a lot of times that they are legit. But I think once it comes out that they are legit and they are, that's that they're proven guilty, that's when I think the affiliates should jerk their contracts and stuff like that. When there's not a shadow of a doubt that they're the ones that did it. But like with Amber, it was faked. All of it was faked. And that's so sad. That is just so So what drives a person to do that, to fake stuff like that, to try and ruin somebody's livelihood? I mean, I have 3 exes that I would just, I mean, I wouldn't spit on them if they were on fire, but I would never do anything to ruin their lives to where they couldn't provide for their families. Okay, granted, not spitting on them because they were on fire, that would do that, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't purposely go out of my way to hurt anybody like that. And I think it's funny. Yeah, she got money, but she has to turn around and pay Johnny Depp more money than what he's paying her. I don't get it. Domestic violence is not cool. I've been privy to it firsthand. Not cool. So I guess that's why I understand Johnny Depp. My youngest and I were talking about the case. Apparently, he's been watching a couple of the snippets from it, and I didn't hear about the um, concoction he was supposed to have taken and then walloped her good, but that everybody was saying that there was no way he could have took what she said and done what he said, or done what she said he did, because the concoction would have killed him. I'm like, Jiminy Crickets. Does this woman not know what Google is? Like, if you're gonna lie, at least Google it first. "24 minutes. I saw this tea recipe I want to try in a magazine. It sounds yummy. It's hold on. I'll grab it and I'll share it with you guys. It is, there's a berry find. It's chamomile tea, chopped basil, sliced strawberries, and honey. That sounds really good. Um, this one is a Southern Belle. It's mint tea, mint leaves, and sliced peaches. But I think if I do it, I'm going to do mint leaves, or mint tea, mint leaves, and maybe strawberries or blueberries. I don't like peaches. Then this other one, it's calm palm, whatever. Black tea, sliced orange, pomegranate juice, and pomegranate seeds. You know, I've never had a pomegranate seed, but it sounds really good. So I want to try all of them. One day this week, I have to go to the store and get the teas and the other stuff to go with them. I'm not a sweet tea drinker. Oh, there went my South card. They just revoked it. Yeah, I don't drink sweet tea, and I'm from the South. But I like unsweet tea. I know I don't mind honey in my tea every once in a while. Like if it's a hot tea and honey. I've never had a cold tea and honey, so that might be something yummy to try. That's why I wanted to try it, because it was something new. I'm not sure how much mint leaves cost, but surely they're not too expensive. I'd love to grow my own herbs, have an herby garden. I like fresh herbs. Fresh herbs. But, yeah. But anyway, a friend of mine sent in a message that I'm in a chat group. She sent it's called an apple butter cheesecake. I was like, "Whoa, that sounds good." So I sent the recipe to my dad, and I said, "Dad, this is what I want for my birthday. But you have to make your homemade apple butter." Yeah, he makes the best homemade apple butter. Apparently, that's a recipe from one of our ex-in-laws. But that's alright. I just claim it as his. Because I haven't had hers, I had his. So he makes the best apple butter. Excuse me. I need to get some flour too. I want to do some baking. I'm going to bake some bread, and I'm going to make some rolls, cinnamon rolls. Or I may just make cinnamon bread. Cinnamon raisin bread. Yeah, that works. I saw this recipe for no knead milk bread. I thought about trying it. It looked very interesting. I'm going to do these last 3 in the tray, and then we'll call it a day. So I don't want to keep you guys too long, because I'm just babbling. I don't have a specific topic. Okay, so there we have it. I just have this small little area to do right there, and then a few more. So I don't have many more of those to do. So yeah. So as you see, it's not all complete. I got like all the black up here still to do, and then some little odds and ends. I know I said last week I should have this done this week. I should have had this done last week. I am shooting to have this done today. Not today. This week. Sorry. I'm going to continue working off this off camera. See how far I get. Yeah. So, I'm going to... Oh, excuse me. Yawn, apparently. But I'm going to say goodbye from Tennessee.